Hello everyone, welcome to Idle Gecko. Today we're playing a game called Scratchers. On Steam it says Scratchers is an incremental game where you scratch cards to earn cash, unlock upgrades and hire little scratchers to do the scratching for you. Discover rare cards and optimize your earning as you climb the scratcher supremacy. Sounds interesting, so I'm going to give it a go. Don't worry about the continue sign here, I just started the game to make sure that it works. I've not made any progress. Here we go. Hey there buddy. He looks strange. So how do I put this gently? You're broke. But don't panic, you've got me. Great. Your personal financial wizard. So listen carefully. Your mission, scratch cards. Your goal, become the richest person ever. Retire in Lottoville. And finally buy that golden yacht. So scratch, upgrade, prestige, repeat. See the green rock in the bottom right corner? They are emeraldites, the currency for upgrades. When you prestige, you trade in your riches for permanent upgrades. Okay. See you in Lottoville. See you later. Right, so we've got emeraldites. The void. Sounds ominous. PW. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing these are the emeraldites upgrades. We'll come to that later. Right, let's start. First one's free. Lucky spades. Winning numbers are 7, 4 and 2. We got 2 sevens, 4 and a 2. Got 13 quid. Try again. 22 quid. Not doing too bad. Next one's 25. Scratch off panels to see if you match one of the 3 winning numbers. Buy now for a chance to win. Probability of winning is 91.22%. Wish it was like that in real life. Prize money is 1, 2, 4 and 5. And there's a 0% chance of emeraldite, which is what we need at prestige. 1, 9 and 7. We've got 28. We actually have enough now to unlock the next scratch cards and 3 to play, so we have 3. Let's try 2, 3 and 9. We've already won 1. We've won 2, we're back to 5. Let's see what this says. Scratch off panel to see if you match one of the 3 winning numbers. Buy now for a chance to win. Same as the other one. Probability of winning 91.22. Same as the other one. Prize money is 10, 15 and 20, so much more. And we've actually got a chance of emeraldite on this one. Let's try again. 5, 7 and 8. 5, 7. Good. We're up to 8. Try it again. 13. Making money very slow. Let's see what these upgrades hold. Add scratcher. So from what I gather, the scratchers do it passively for you. Add a scratcher is for 50 scratch cards. Right, so they get 2 cards for 1 scratcher, and the price per card is $1. So obviously, the more scratches you get, the more money you're going to get passively. But we need 50, so it looks like we're back to scratching these until we get a little bit of money in our back pocket. The next one's 100, so obviously the upgrade is going to be the next thing to go. We're aiming for 50. We need a few more of these winning numbers to get us there, really. 3 winners on that one. There's no point in going back to the first scratch card because the winning prizes are a lot lower. And we want to try and get that emeraldite as much as we can. 6, 1 and 7. 1, 1, double 1. Don't take me more than $30 though. Oh, there we go, 2 and 4. Up to 38. Come on, aiming for that 50. Oh, so close. Once we get this passive scratcher, the money should start. There we go, 120 a minute. So the money should start rolling in. Maybe not. We're aiming for 100 next. Scratch it through a few scratch cards in the meantime while we wait. Again, we're aiming for that 100. See if that next scratch card gets us any big money. Because obviously, if you look down here in the bottom corner for a booster pack, because you can also collect cards in this game, which I imagine boosts your money even more, is 2.5 million. So we're absolutely ages off that. Yeah, there we go, 100. And it's 8. We just got 8. Let's see, 5, 3 and 1. I forgot to check the odds on the cards. Got a few winning numbers there, let's have a look. Scratch off panels to see if you match one of the 3 winning numbers. Buy now for a chance to win. The probability of winning is exactly the same, 91.22, so there's no point in going back to that other one again now. Prize money is 40, 50 and 75, much better than 10, 15 and 20, and Emerald Die is up to a 1% chance, which we still haven't managed. So let's try 6, 4 and 5. We got a 5. We got a 5. Let's have a look at the upgrade, see if we can get any more scratches. Oh, we can. Next one's 77. So we're up to 240 a minute now. What is this? 77. Yeah, we're nearly there. I might as well wait for 77. And then we'll crack on with the scratch cards. There we go. So we've tripled our money in a matter of seconds. Try again with this. 3, 6 and 2. Oh, we've got a 6. And a 3. 2 3s. Back up to $100. Next one's 400, so 2, 5 and 5. So does 5 and 5 mean that I get double the reward? Or does that mean that I've just limited the amount of... I will not find out on this one. Limited the amount of chance I've got to win. Try again. 7, 4 and 3. 7, 3. 250. Right, let's get some more scratches, because obviously this passive scratching is the one that's making us the most money. Still aiming for that 400 for the next scratch card. 9, 2 and 4. We got the 2. Oh, we got the 2. We'll get another scratch it. Build that passive income. 8, 4 and 3. We got a little bit there. Not too much. 7, 7 and 7. So we're either going to get triple rewards for this one, or we've just been done in by the odds. No, absolutely done in on that one. However, we have got 400. So let's unlock the next scratch card. Blue marble, 20. That one looks a lot nicer. 9, 7 and 1. We'll have a look at the odds when I've gotten past this. 20. Obviously the money's a lot better in this one. Not that much better. We're only winning 1. Let's have a read. Scratch off panel. That's exactly the same thing. Probability of winning 91.22, exactly the same as the previous. Prize money is 100, 150 and 200. So we've basically doubled what we were getting. An Emerald Die is 30% chance, as opposed to 1% chance. Absolutely no chance for going back to the last one. 5, 5 and 3. We got an Emerald Die, so that 30% chance is paying off, unless that was one of the scratches that got us that, because I'm assuming you need to scratch off an Emerald Die to receive it. Well, we've got plenty of money now. Let's get a few more scratches. What was that? Price per card is... we can basically double the income if we get 900. So we'll scratch a few more scratch cards and get to that eventually. Crack on with these blue marbles. Got another emeraldite. I don't know whether we're getting that from the scratch cards or not. Do that again. 2, 9 and 8. We must be getting it from the scratch cards. We must be. I assume that it would be under one of these little squares, but obviously not. Right, we're at 900. So let's see, 1080 a minute. Yeah, so we've just doubled that. That was definitely the right call. Nearly being able to afford another scratcher, and the next scratch card is 1,500. So we're certainly getting there. 2, 9 and 3. Another one. Maybe after prestige pretty soon. Don't know whether you've got a prestige to use these, or whether you can actually just use them. That's right. So that's a preview, so you can see what you have available once you prestige. I'm guessing. Yeah, we don't want to do that just yet because we are still making quite a lot of progress. We're probably going to be able to get quite a few emeraldites, and we are now able to unlock the next scratch cards, which is $60 each. Hopefully this one has good odds. 5, 9 and 4, because that's quite expensive. 9, 50, 25. Yeah, definitely worth it, that one. Let's have a look at the probabilities. 91.22 is the same as the last one, so again we're not going back. Emeraldite is 20% chance. We've actually lost 10% chance, but the money is a lot better. So we're going to crack on with this. Emeraldite at 20% is still quite high. Didn't win a single thing on that one. I might be chatting rubbish about this scratch card being better. 5, 9 and 7. No, came through on that one. So we're not doing too bad. Scratch cards 2 to 4, so we can double that one. And we can get a couple more scratches. We're now up to 5,760 a minute. But again, these booster packs are 2.5 million, so we are still quite a long way off being able to get the cards out. A couple of winners on that one. 5,000 is the next one. Get a new rocket club. We're up to 3,000 now. We've got a few more scratches. Yeah, rocket club again. 3, 8 and 3. Right, so if we get a 3, or another emeraldite. If we get a 3, we'll find out whether we get a double, or whether we've just been... No, we didn't. Rocket club again. 4, 6 and 1. That was a good one. Let's go back to blue marble for one. See if it does actually make a difference with the emeraldite. That wasn't a good choice. We got absolutely nothing there. We can afford the next one though. Panda guy. 200 each. Absolute fortune. 3, 8 and 9 are the winners. So hopefully, there we go. 100, 150, so it's paid for itself. That wasn't too bad. Let's have a read of what it says. 3 numbers again, so same as the last one. Percentage chances, same as the last one. Prize money is ridiculous, 2,500. I didn't see that in that. And 30% chance, so we're back up to 30% chance for the emeraldite. The prize money's not 2,500, it's 100. Cards are lying to me. Alright, so the next one's 20,000. Let's have a look at the upgrades, see what we can afford. Triple the amount that we get per card. With that one, we get one more scratcher, so we're up to 16 scratches now. Earning 11,500 a minute. So it won't take us long to get up to the 20,000. Hopefully we can start getting a few more emeraldites in the meantime. Look to getting a prestige. In fact, we've just got another one that's 6. Let's see what the preview is. Scratchers also get emeraldites. Right, okay. Each scratcher has a 3% chance of dropping an emeraldite every 20 seconds. So we need that really. Instant reveals all scratch card panels on purchase. That would be nice. That one's 5 as well, so that's another 4 emeraldites. That one's 20. What was that? +9 re-triggers on your matches. That would be nice. I'm guessing if you win, you get 9 times the reward, so that would be nice. Re-trigger the prize when you match on an odd number, so you're doubling your odds. I'm guessing that's what it's called, double your odds. Re-trigger the prize when you match on an even number, so that's 8, 12, what was that? Re-trigger 5 times when you match on an even number. You can buy a booster pack you want from the collection for 9. Doubles your winnings if your number matches with a number of scratches. Total quantity. Re-trigger when you match a 3 or a 7, and re-trigger 5 times when you match an odd number. So this is the way to make the massive numbers with all the re-triggers, and then you've got some automation. So I think I'm going to go until I get 10, so that I can get the automatic scratch off and the scratchers getting a chance to get the emeraldite. And with all that talking, I've managed to get enough for the next one, which is Thunder Beach. 9, 9 and 7, so 300. Yeah, so we're making much better money now, and that one won 3 times. But let's see what 30% chance at emeraldite, so we might as well crack on with this one. 800 though, it costs 800 every time we want it. The probability doesn't change, so this is the new scratch card that we're going to progress with. We only got 300 for that. It cost us 800 and we only got 300, so bit of a steal. Scratch cards, 4 cards to 8 cards, so we'll get that. That's going to double the amount, and then we'll get a couple more scratches for passive income. Potentially be able to get some more money faster. Not if we're going to continue the way that we're going, because that got us 100 at an £800 cost. 6, 9 and 9. 6, 300. And we've not had any emeraldite out of this one yet. So, well, I was about to say that 30% chance isn't going very far, but just proved me wrong. We're looking for another 3 of them to prestige. That's assuming you can prestige whenever you want. I assume you can if you just tap on the void, but we'll soon see. I'll do this a few more times. See what we get. Get a few more scratches for passive income. We won on that one twice, 300 and 100. Again, we're losing money on the Thunder Beach, but at this present moment, I'm aiming for the emeraldite. Plus, we're earning enough money passively to not really. I didn't even scratch one off then, so I'm assuming as soon as you open it, you get one. Because these guys, I don't think these guys can earn it yet, given that that's one of the upgrades. Scratchers also get emeraldites now. Still learning. Right, 3, 7 and 2. We got 3 and a 7. So we're on 8 emeraldites. 9 emeraldites. Thunder Beach, yeah. 8, 1 and 1. 1, 300. That only happened once, so we are being screwed on the odds there. If we get a double number, we just have less chances to win. 2, 6 and 7. Absolutely naff all there. Where was the 91.22% chance there? Non-existent. Right, there we go. 10. Let's have a go at that void. Are you really sure you want to edit the void? This will reset all progress. Yep, so that's the idea. You get up enough emeraldites, and then you can go into the void and get much better upgrades for progression. That was one that we said we wanted. Lucky Scratchers. Scratchers also get emeraldites now. Each Scratcher has a 3% chance of dropping an emeraldite every 20 seconds. So we're going to get that for 5. We still have another 5. And we'll go for auto scratch because that's going to make things a lot easier. I swear it said that it was 5. It's now saying that it's 3. So panels are automatically scratched just after opening a card. We'll get that. Anything else for 2? Re-trigger when you match a 3 or a 7. That is 2, so it might be worth grabbing that. Yeah, nothing else. So we'll take that. So we want a 3 or a 7 for the scratches. And then they pop up here. So these are the new upgrades. Right, so we start again. Start again with 5, start again with no scratches, and start again with 0 emeraldites. However, it should be a lot easier with these upgrades to progress. Again, 0 and 1, and it's auto scratching. That is so nice. So much easier. And we just got an emeraldite for that now. But we shouldn't have got an emeraldite because it says 0% chance. And I haven't got any scratches. So do that again. We won 5. How much was it for the upgrades? 50. So we need to get 50 for the first scratcher. That was a good one. Won 3 times. And again, 9 and 6. We're looking for the 7 and the 3. Oh, we can do 25. No. I just spent all my money. So we'll do this one again. Get back to the 3. And we'll go for the sky blue, which is already paying for itself. It's so much nicer to not have to scratch these panels off. Let's keep going with this until we get 50. That was a good one. Like I say, once we get 50, we can get the passive scratches. There we go. We've got 60. Up to upgrades, 50. And he is now able to, every 10 seconds, what was it? Every 10 seconds, there's a 3% chance of dropping an emeraldite, which will multiply, obviously, with the more scratches that we get. Let's just go on to scratch that one there. I forgot that we've got the auto scratcher. Upgrade, 62. Get another one. And we'll keep going with sky blue until we get £100, and we'll go for the next one, which, as we all know, because we've already been there once, yields us a lot more money a lot faster and has a higher chance at getting emeraldites. It's all passive now, apart from obviously having to select which scratch card I want, because we don't have to individually scratch off every number. 7. So that was worth 5, but we got 10 because we matched the 7, which was the re-trigger when you match a 3 or a 7. 15 and 15. That was good. Get another upgrade. 96 for the next one. Come on. There we go. That should start to pay off soon because we've got 4 scratches. We will start to see the emeraldite multiply. I was just clicking it then. We'll start to see the emeraldite multiply quite soon. Keep going with these scratch cards. So much nicer now that I don't have to individually scratch off everyone. I know I've said that twice already, but that's how much of a quality of life upgrade that was. Keep going with the golden clubs. 900 for the next one, like it was the last time, for the price per card. So I'll get a couple more scratches, aim for the 900, and then we can basically double the passive income that we were getting. Again, I went to go and scratch that myself. Keep forgetting that we've got the passive scratch. Not getting any 7s or 3s to double. Also aiming for 400, which we have now, so I might get the next card. Unlock. Much better, much faster, much nicer. And an emeraldite. I'll have a look in a second what the next upgrades for the emeraldite are. In fact, I'll do that now while the scratchers are working very hard on the tables, making me passive money. We've got them two and they're still there, so I don't know whether they should have been refreshed with something else or what. It does say 5, I was right, it said it was 5, but it's actually 3. 9 read triggers, yeah, so that's 28, 8, 12. That one's 5 if it is actually 5. Doubles your winnings if your number matches with the number of scratches. So there are a few nice ones in there, we just need to get plenty of them. 899 we've got. So we're close to the next one. 1500. In fact, I did say 900 was the yeah, so we'll get that. Double the passive income that we're earning. And obviously we want 1200 for that. Get another scratcher. Keep going with the blue marbles. It's a much nicer scratch card that as well than the previous one, the golden clubs. Little animated earth on the middle. It looks much nicer. That was a good one. It does quite a bit. Emeraldite there. Keep going with the blue marble. Another emeraldite. There we go. So 1200, right? So now they're scratching off 4 cards instead of 2 cards. Next one's 7000. We've got a couple of them. And 1500's the next one, so we'll keep going with blue marble. Another emeraldite there. I'm not going to announce every time I get an emeraldite, it's still quite new to me, getting the emeraldite, so it's quite exciting when it pops up. 1, 2 and 2. You definitely get done over on them odds when you get a double number. Right, so 1500 we've got now. In fact, we're way past it. Unlock that one, Rocket Club. We've already had Rocket Club before. We know where it looks like. Not as nice as the blue marble, but it gets us a lot more money, a lot faster. Get a few more of them since we can afford them. Rocket Club again. That got us 75. And it cost us 60. So we are... I was about to say we are making money, but we only made 25 on that one. And we made nothing on that one. So I do think that 91.22% chance is a lot of rubbish at this stage. They were already up to 8 and we prestiged last time with 10. So we're getting there slowly but surely. We're up to 4,500. That was a good one. Doubled the 3. Do we get that 5,500? That's basically going to triple. Get it. Get it, got it good. Nearly at the 979, so we might as well grab that as well while we're here. Crack on with the Rocket Club. To earn money actively rather than passively. Because we can't just sit here and let these guys do all the work. Or maybe it'll be better if we did. If we continue them odds. 5,000 we're waiting for next. There we are. We're at 5,000. Let's get that panda guy. Worth it. And an emeraldite. What was it? Prize money 2.5, 3 or 4,000. The prizes aren't anywhere near that much. 100, 150, 50. It'd be nice if there were 2,500, 3,000, but I'm not seeing it. Go back into the upgrades tab in a second. Get a few more scratches. Keep going with these panda guys. How much was the next one? 20,000. So we're a little way off that yet. Only at 4.5. Won't take long to carry on that pattern. I think I'm going to keep going until I get 20 emeraldites, and we'll see what we can get with 20. And at this rate, it's not going to take very long. So I'll go at 9,000. Double the amount of scratch cards at the scratch. We're earning quite a lot of money now. It's going up very quick. We'll be at that 20,000 before we know it. It's like I jinxed myself. Got absolutely nothing for that one. Absolutely nothing. Got 100 for that one. What was there in the upgrades? Got a few more of them. Again, because it multiplies the amount of emeraldite we get. Getting closer and closer to that 20,000. Though we would do if I didn't keep spending it on upgrades, but again, that's the aim of the game. Keep spending it on the upgrades, and then slowly and surely you get to the end. We're up to 14,000. Cash, that was nice. Nearly at the 20. Do one more panda guide, should get us there. There we go, 20k. From the card shop, Thunder Beach, we've been here before. Got a 7, but we didn't. 7 wasn't winning number, so that didn't help. Got a 3. That's what we like. Another emerald out there. Getting close to that 20. Yeah, we spent 20 grand to get this this Thunder Beach, but with everything being passive now, it doesn't take very long to get back to where you were. Even if we are losing money, £700 at a time on the scratch cards. The idea is to get the scratches in the background, or £800 as that one was. Absolutely rinsing me of money. Get a few more scratches because it's costing 800 a time. It's not too much. 400 there. What's the next one? 75,000. I don't think we'll get that this prestige, but we'll see. These scratches might pull out an absolute gem. So we'll see where we get to. Like I say, aiming for the 20 there to go on to the prestige. And the more of these Thunder Beaches we open, the more likely we are to get it, because it's a 30% chance of an emeraldite every time we open one of these. Two there. One more. And we'll prestige. See what we want to buy from the void. There we are. As if like magic. Off to the void we go. Let's prestige. See what they've got. Ah, so these don't refresh. That preview was literally what we get. So 20, you can buy any booster pack you want from the collection. There's no point in getting that yet, because the first booster pack was 2.5 million or something ridiculous. We're a bit off that yet. Doubles your winnings if your number matches with number of scratches. Might as well get that, it's only 5. Re-trigger the prize when you match an odd number. 9 re-triggers in your matches. 20. Buyer's remorse. Did have 20, bought that. Shouldn't have done it. Idiot. Re-trigger 5 times when you match an odd number. We might as well get another one of these, or 2 if we can afford it. No, we can't. Re-trigger 5 times when you match an even number. Re-trigger 5 times when you match an odd number. Might as well get one of them. Re-trigger the prize, yeah. We'll get a re-trigger 5 times when you match an even number. Might as well, and we've got 3 left. So back to the cards. Same deal again. Do this until we get 50 for the first scratcher. It was 50, wasn't it? Yeah, 50. Do this until we get 50. And then obviously 25 we get the next scratch card to earn the money faster. But again, it's so much nicer not having to scratch each individual box. There we are, we're up to 50. No, wrong one. Get a scratcher, passively. And do a couple more lucky spades. No, I'm not going to have to because that re-triggered quite a few times. Because it was an even number. Sky blue. One even number there. You can see how it will compound. There we go, 24 for that 8. You can see how it's going to compound over time. Come on, 77. There we are. Yeah, you can see how it's going to compound over time with all the upgrades that are available in the void. And then obviously, the more money we get, the more likely we are to open booster packs, which we haven't got any cards yet, but I'm assuming it's going to create more upgrade possibilities. That was a good one. Once we've got cards, might as well buy a few more scratches. We want 100 for the next scratch card. Odd number. 100 golden clubs. Much nicer. Keep going with this one until we get either 900, which is the next one, or 400. That'll be 400 for the earth. The scratch card. What was it called? Blue marble. That was it. And we started with the emeraldites. I can't remember how many we needed to max out the void, but I'm sure when everything starts going crazy in a minute, like it's just started to, the emeraldite won't be far behind. Nearly at the 900 for the doubling the amount per minute, which is very nice. And then 1200 for the double and the scratch cards. I'm sure we're not far off that. Exactly. Won't take too long to get there. 1500 is the next scratch card. One more and we'll have it. Yeah, there we go. We'll go back into the upgrades in a second and after this rocket club. Great, fabulous. Thanks you two. It's not your fault. There we go. That's what we like to see. That is exactly what we like to see. 400 per. We've got 1200 now. Double the amount of cards. Double the amount of passive income. 50 there. We're already up to 7 emeraldite, but we're going through this so fast now. I might as well save it until we get quite a few. That really nice one that I should have bought, the one that cost 20. What was it? That one, 9 re-triggers on your matches. I might wait until we just get 20 and then go and get that, because it will start to get a bit crazy after that. Get a few more scratches. Keep going with this rocket club until we get 5,000, which was for the next scratch card. Panda something panda. Terrible memory. That wasn't very good. We're up to 2.5 grand. 2 in a row. Nice. There we go. We're up to 4,000 now. What was the next one on the upgrades? But I'll have upgrades in a second. Let's get Panda Guy, that was it. Panda Guy. That is going to bring the money in nicely. Yeah. Just need the evens, not the odds. There we go, 600 for the 6. Alright, what was the upgrade? 5.5 to triple the amount. Let's go. Emerald Oats nearly there. 900 for that one. 600 for that one. It does just ramp up ridiculously fast. There we are, we're up to 7,000. I might as well get that because that'll double the amount of scratch cards. That one only adds an extra $1 per card. But we'll go back for that one in a minute. Won't take us long to get enough to do that again. That was a very nice one. Oh. There we go, back to the upgrades. Back to the price per card. And we'll get a few more scratches. Nearly at the 20k as well. Or we will be once we scratch a few more of these cards. And that one was Thunder Beach, if I remember right. Which gave us a 30% chance, same as this one, 30% chance at the Emerald Eye. And again, we're aiming for 20 to go back to the void and get that 9. What was it? 9 re-triggers on the matches. There we go. We've got 20k. By Thunder Beach. And we'll take that all day long. Raking in the money with this one. Yeah, very nice. Got several thousands on that one. Oh no, 1,000. Not Panda Guy. Clicked the wrong one. Although we did just get another emerald out. Let's have a look in the upgrades again. Get the scratches. We need 35k and 45k for the next upgrade for these. These are the big ones, obviously. That's minor. You already added one, but you know, 35 and 45 won't take too long to get back to that. And 75 for the next card. We'll see which one we get first. 20 emerald eye. I think we're just about to answer our question. 20 emerald eye or 35k in the money. I know where my money is. Definitely on the emerald eye. Right, back to the void. And we'll get the upgrade that I should have got the first time. Golden Age for 20. Back to 0 emerald eye. And that is 9 re-triggers in your matches. And if I can multiply that with the evens and the 7, well obviously 7 and 3 aren't even, but you know, exactly. Didn't even get a chance to say what I was going to say because it happened so fast. That's not what we like to see. No winning matches. Get Sky Blue. 9, 8 and 9. Yeah, the money's just going up a lot faster now. We're already on the 3rd scratch card. 9 and 9. Golden clubs again. Very nice. Into the upgrades. Get a few more passive scratches. Golden clubs again. Keep going until we get 400. Because that's obviously not working. On the blue marble. There we go. Blue marble again. It's going nicely. Fantastic. In fact, let's go back to the upgrades because we've got 900 and 1200. Get the 1200 because it's a, well, that was a double as well, but we want that passive income. Although, the amount that we're earning with this does seem to be superseding. I glitched it again. Glitched it. There we go. Much better. Let's get the price per card up. Blue marble. Very nice. Back to Rocket Club. It's not taking long at all to get this money up. We need 5,000 for the next. I swear these are getting worse. 5,000 for the next card. There we go. We'll have 5,000 in no time. Especially if we get pulls like that. Up to 7.5. Nope. We'll get the next card. Panda guy. That might have been a bad choice. Try again. 200 at a time, we're getting 1,000. So, we'll keep going with Panda guy. Give him a chance. There we are. We're at 5k. Still not enough. Forgot it was 5.5. The passive income's not really equating the same as the scratch cards income at this point. But it will do. Eventually. Keep going with Panda guy. Get more of the passive upgrades. And pretty soon we'll be there. We're up to 9k. Aiming for the 20. That's not going to take very long at all. Double the passive. We need more scratch cards like the last one. Now we'll save up the 20 for the Thunder Beach, because the scratch cards are getting us a downside more. Money, 800. Thunder Beach. I click every time. Jinx myself every time. Much better. I need to stop commenting on it. You couldn't write it. There we are. Back up to the 20. Nearly. There we are. 26k. Get a few more. A few more scratches. Look at how fast that's going up now. That's what we're missing. Those extra scratches. Back up to 30. Next card is 75. We've not seen that one yet, so hopefully it's a nice one. In terms of, you know, offer rates and graphics. We're up to 44k. Let's get that. 45k next on that one. Like I say, it won't take us long to get back to 45k. And then 75k for the scratch cards. There we are, that should get us 45. Damn close. That's 45. Let's get the upgrade for the passive. Double the amount of scratch cards that these little scratchers can scratch off at a time. That money's soaring now. We're not struggling. Another Thunder Beach. Back up to 45. So close to the 75k. One more Thunder Beach. And then we'll get the new scratch card, which we've never seen before. There we go. The Pianist. 3,000 it costs a time. But we are making some serious cash from that. Let's go again with the Pianist. Much better. What's the next upgrade? 250k. We might not get the 250k. 250k for both. So it looks like we're probably going to aim for the 20 emeraldites again. To go back into the void and prestige. Shouldn't take too long with these scratches. Each one has a 3%. That was good. Each one has a 3% chance, and we've got nearly 30 of them now. So we're not far off. And this money is stacking quite nicely. We're up to 100k. We've never seen 100k yet. Yeah, it's going up pretty fast. Up to 15. We are a bit off the 2.5 million for the booster pack though, to get the card collection. There we go, get 30. I want that to be a nice round number. 3, 3 and 2. We need that odd multiplier. Well, like I say, when we get 20, we'll go back into the void. And at this rate, it's not going to take very long. We actually have the 250k now. So, I'm going to go for the card, because the card gets us things a lot money a lot faster. The guitarist, yeah, see, there's a lot of money in that one. How much does this one cost at time? 10k, 30% chance, and it's 100k prize money. I'm not earning 100k prize money though. I don't know whether that's a glitch or what, but we're only earning 500 a time. Up to 19 emeraldites. One more and we'll go back to the void. Upgrades, not much in there to go with. Come on, emeraldites. There we go. And as though that's a sign, we're going to go into the void. See you later. Right, 12, 8. So that would do both. But then we've got that, which again, we're still not earning that much. And re-trigger the prize when you match an odd. So odd, even, and 5 times when you match an odd. I might just double down on odd, you know. Get that, and get that. Double down on odds. And then we're saving up 8 and 9. So we're saving up 17. And that should be it with the emeraldites, unless there's something that I don't know about after that. There we are. Already got 30 from one match. On to the next card. Sky blue. Writes itself. Aiming for 100 for the next scratch card. All the way up to 250 with that one. Golden clubs. So much faster. Now we actually had enough for the next one then. Might as well unlock this one. Do the blue marble. Only one winner on that one. But hopefully this one will... yeah, there we go. Straight on to the next scratch card. Rocket Club. Start with the emeraldites. We're saving 17. 2.5 we're up to. Might as well get them and a few more scratches. The money will just start piling on with all the upgrades that we've got here. Got enough for this one, Panda Guy? There we go. Won't be long until we're at the 20k. Emeraldites coming in thick and fast. One more Panda Guy. Yeah. Now we're on to the next card. Thunder Beach. That was an even. Obviously we all went into odd numbers in the last one. That was even again. Even. There we go, 2 odds. We're up to 20k again. Let's get that. And buy a few more scratches. Get that money passively ranking up in the background. How much was it for the pianist again? 75k. Doesn't take too long to get back to that. It will do if we carry on pulling cards like that. There we go. We're up to 43. What was it? 35 for that one. And then 45 for the other one. We'll have 45 in a matter of minutes. I swear I jinx myself every time. There we go. So close. Ooh, 45. There we go. Double that again. Passive earnings. And now we're aiming for the 75 to get the pianist. Oh my god. We've not had an emerald for a while. It knows that we're aiming for 17 and it's holding off. However, we're at that 75. Golden 75k. 3,000 for the pianist. Got 8k back. This is what we want. There's the emeraldite back. That was a good one. That was a very good one. Up to 90k. Let's get the passive up. Nearly back up to 30. Every time. Who in a row? I was going to say that. I thought it was about to be 3 in a row. That wouldn't have been fair. Now we're up to 100k. Is there anything we can get for 100k? Not in there. That's 250k. We're up to 12 emeraldites. Nothing. absolutely jack all. Twice in a row again. Jack all. Don't be 3. What? What are the odds on this? 91.22%. We just got 3 duds in a row. Not good. Nearly at 250k. It's playing with me. There we go. 11k for that 8. Might as well get the guitarist, because the money that we earn from the cards exceeds the money that we earn passively at the moment. Just like that. 24k from one earn. At this rate, it shouldn't take long to get the 2.5 million for the booster pack. But this video has been quite long already, so what I'm going to do is leave this video here. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see me play this game again, let me know. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of thing. And I'll see you all again in the next video. See you later, bye.